Hi girls, look who's here. I'm here again. Oh my god, 2 weeks in a row. Wow. I was very proud of all of us last week for posting videos. Like, wow, I don't understand how that happened. But it was great. If I were you, I wouldn't get used to it though. Not on my part anyway. I'm probably not going to post a video next week. I'm going to be like lazy and whatever. I will try to post though. Nothing much is going on in my life at the moment, to be honest. I'm just revising for my exams. The first one's next week, which I'm very unprepared for. And at the same time, I'm just like counting down the days to my last exam so I can be free and just do stuff. And yeah. Which brings me to a question that Claudia asked. She asked us what some of our summer plans were. And to be honest, I don't really have any like definite summer plans, but I do plan on hopefully learning how to drive because I'm almost 22 and I can't drive. And it's a bit embarrassing because, you know, you can learn how to drive when you're 17 here in the UK, and you know, I don't necessarily need to know how to drive because I live in London and the public transport is amazing, and I always get I mean, it's not amazing. I actually hate the tube, but you know, I don't really need it anyway. So you know, I can justify not learning because I don't necessarily need to know how to drive, because I can get to places just by walking or getting the bus or the tube or other methods of transport. But at the same time, just because of, you know, my dignity, I just feel like I need to know how to drive. So hopefully that's going to be something that's going to happen in the summer of 2012. I'm also going to Dublin in Ireland for a couple of days in June. The main reason for this is to go and see one of my favourite bands, Westlife, in concert. It's their last ever concert and I just kind of want to be there. I know it's going to be very emotional, I'm going to be crying, and it's going to be really weird, but I really want to be there. I'm also hoping to get a job, like a good job, hopefully. I don't know what yet, any job will do, to be honest, as long as it's not like something bad. Apart from that, I'm just planning on spending a lot of time with my friends, going to theatre shows, reading books, and just normal stuff that I do anyway. I know you're all probably expecting something adventurous, like going somewhere amazing like New York or VidCon or something, but I'm sorry, unfortunately I don't lead a very exciting life, I'm afraid. I'm just very predictable. There is one exciting thing that might happen in the summer though. If I do well in my exams and stuff, I'll be graduating in July, which should be exciting. And yeah, Lauren and Mishi, you both kind of touched on the fact that I'm such a massive theatre geek. And I thought your questions were quite interesting. I mean, I don't even know myself why I go to theatre so much. I think it's just a thing that happens. I mean, I live in London, so it's easy to go to the theatre a lot because there's loads of shows. There's like so many theatres in the West End, you know, so many shows all the time that I can just go to. And also because I'm a student, I can get student discounts, or, you know, I've got like friends, some friends that work in theatres, so they can get me cheap tickets. Sometimes I even go for free, but that's very, very rare. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I think. And obviously, like, I just love theatre. I love the fact that you can just go to a theatre and just escape into a different world for a couple of hours. It's just fun. You know, it's interesting. I love like finding out about different productions and stuff. I don't necessarily go to West End shows. I do go to some smaller productions as well. I think it's interesting to see, like, you know, compare different shows, and it's just something. I just love it. It's just fun. One thing that loads of people do ask me, like Lauren did as well, is how can you, like, what makes you want to go back and see the same show over and over again? And that's a very difficult question to answer, and I don't think it has a general answer, to be honest. I think it just depends on what show it is and stuff. You know, it's different for every show. Wicked, for instance, that's my favourite show as well. I noticed, Lauren, you were listening to the soundtrack, I think, in your room. I love Wicked, and I've seen it about nearly 60 times, which is a lot, I know. But one thing specifically about Wicked that makes me want to go back all the time is the fact that I have, you know, I've seen loads of different actors in the show. Like, you know, I've seen about 10 different people play the main parts over the years, and so I have my favourites, you know, and my favourite Elphaba is in the show at the moment, so whenever I can, I just choose to go and see her in that show. And also because I've met a lot of friends through going to theatre, and so in a way, going to theatre isn't just me going to theatre, but I actually kind of get to see my friends as well, and we might go for dinner before the show or something, and it's just like a really social thing. Having said that, I don't always go to the theatre with my friends. Sometimes I go by myself. And those are also very good experiences as well, I think, because when I go by myself, I get more chance to kind of think about the show. I don't have to talk to people during the interval, and I can just kind of feel more like I'm part of the show and just think about it more. And the show usually has more of an effect on me if I'm by myself. So yeah, that's all I can really say about this. Maybe I'll come up with better answers sometime, but for now, I hope I answered your questions. This video is going to be long, and I have to go back to revision, so I'm going to have to stop now. Hope you're all well and stuff, and hopefully we'll all be posting videos again next week. That would be really nice. And yeah, adventure on!